Hey everyone, this is BaylorFan27. I'm happy to finally be making y'all a new video today, and well, after this one, a lot of people might hate me. But I felt I had to do this. So, I was looking around on YouTube, and I came across a user by the name of Jaclynglenn, I believe. Yes, she has a lot of liberal ideas. And, well, for starters, I can probably say that I support the Republican and conservative ideas. But that's not exactly the major reason why I'm hating on this young lady. She's very smart, and she does know exactly what she's talking about. And she, as well, brings up some very great positions, especially in the one video I've watched called "The Republican Party is Dead." She brings up some great reasons what we need to do to change the party, and to some aspects I agree with her on those ideas. But at the same time, I cannot agree in the way she presents her videos. For example, she uses a lot of vulgar usage, such as one she had called sluts on Halloween. Another one was called vagina candy. Abortions are fun. And, well, there's a lot. But, I'm not going to take my time to read all of them to you. I don't agree with her approach on this whatsoever. She's using a lot of sexual tones to get this across, I guess. Some people are into that. Some people are going to say, hey, Baylor fan, get with the times, brother. It's just how the world's going now. But, I'm just not big on a whole sexual conquest type thing when they do that, or whatever you want to call it. What really kind of, I guess, got me was where she stated in one of her videos, this is more political. She mentioned that the Republican Party basically needed to, its members live in the past, and that all of them need to leave the past and head into the future. And that way we would become a new, more united nation. But I cannot in no way agree with her on that aspect. I can agree that in the party we do need to make changes. We need to bring in new people. We can't be an exclusive one-man party anymore. We have to bring in a mixture of new people. We can't exactly, like she also mentioned, I agree, we can't exactly express our extremist ideas, because some groups within our party are responsible for, killing us. Especially if you look back to the election when that whole rape comment had came out. That really killed us, and, the plans on abortion and movements of that women's rights and, all those type of extremist ideas got across. Basically, we cannot have that happen for the party to stop. But going back to the major idea of leaving behind our conservative ways in the past, I do not agree with that. If you look at society today, and basically even if you look kind of at her thumbnails on her videos where she has a lot of sexual poses, society has transformed into where it now makes money off of this idea of sexuality, cursing, foul language, and of course I'm guilty of cursing and whatnot, but I really get tired of watching this on television. And society, they're making a fortune off of this. No matter what you watch, you can watch MTV, VH1, anything, or Oxygen Channel, whatever, and you see something like Jersey Shore, American Teenager, whatever. You see something like this. And this is a large amount, excuse me if I'm wrong, but I believe a large amount of liberal propaganda. I just don't. The Republican conservative idea is completely against this, and this is why I believe we need more conservative ideas to get across. To, well, of course, better our nation in politicals, but I guess look at it more in the media area, since that's kind of where my forte is a little bit into. But I don't know. It's like, that's just kind of what I've, my own opinion that's grown on that. From what this young lady has shown, she's already came out. She's already said, she's a liberal. She's an atheist. She's apparently also huge on the legalization of marijuana, I believe, Now, first of all, I'm not exactly hating on her. I'm not going to be a troll. I'm not going to, incline that she's a horrible person and that you need to go spam her channel. I'm not saying any of that whatsoever. All I'm basically saying is just I kind of do not agree with some of her viewpoints, but I can as well see where she's coming. Society, in a way, still maintains this idea of where the national, I guess, public view women in a certain viewpoint still, and it's not fair. And, I can see why a lot of women are, Democratic. And, and if we could adjust the Republican Party, I'm sure we could as well get a lot of new women members. But she brings up a lot of great points. She seems like a really good person. She's very well educated on this. I just don't agree how she gets it across. Maybe it's just because she kind of uses the smosh. What's that guy's name? I don't remember this. Shane Dawson type of attitude to get it across. I'm just not huge on a sexual innuendo type video. That's basically why, even on back to television, I've kind of gone away from watching, regular mass media productions, like reality TV. I've kind of stuck with cartoons. And even in a way, you can't stick with that. Or I stick with sports, too, kind of. But, it's even getting incorporated into that. And cartoons, it's just as bad. I mean, I could do a whole rant on that. And if you want me to, just let me know. I could do that. But, I just kind of want to share that a little bit. I was just, looking through some videos and I came across hers. If anything, maybe go check her channel out, see what you think, If you're big on, I guess my viewpoints of conservatism, you could maybe go on there and maybe get some ideas. Or even if you have, believe in the liberal democratic way, you could become a fan of hers or, subscribe to her, or, whatever you want to do. You want to argue with this stuff with me, you can do that too. But, whatever floats your boat, man. Yeah, so I guess this is really my first video back here on YouTube. A legit one since the bath salts video. As you can see, I'm using my new microphone. It's actually a blue snowball. Apparently, I heard those are pretty good, so I was happy to get this. I'm still working on a story that I mentioned in my update. It's going to be, I hope to be a pretty good story. I'm going to talk to somebody I know on YouTube about it and see, if he thinks it'd be a good idea to release this or not. But, yeah, I guess that's basically all I kind of got to say today, You want to comment? You can send me a comment on my comment page if you want me to review something, rant on something, or just whatever, whatever. You got an idea for me, just let me know. So, all right. So, from the Lone Star State of Texas, this has been Baylor Fan 27. Have a good day.